Well, let's talk about ways to manage stress. Basically, regardless of what's stressing you, you really only have 4 options. And of those options, there are only 3 good ones. I think of them as 4 buckets, and you decide which bucket you put the stress into, or 4 paths that you walk down to try to get relief from stress. Now, the first path is to look at what you can change. Can you change the external situation in any way so it's less stressful for you? Maybe you want to change your schedule, your commute, your work hours. Maybe you want to change what you do on your breaks or who you hang out with, or what you do apart from work when you're home or on vacations. Maybe you want to speak up. Maybe you want to ask for help, set some limits, say no. Maybe you need to change what you're agreeing to. Maybe you want to change the people you spend time with. Maybe you want to change what you're eating or drinking if that's contributing to your stress. So generally the first option and best option is to look around and think, what's under my control? What can I change so I feel less stressed, or so the situation changes so it's less stressful to me? But once you've changed everything you can, and if things are still stressful, sometimes your best option is to leave. Sometimes your body's trying to tell you something, and you need to listen. You may need to leave a dangerous neighborhood, leave contact with people who do nothing but stress you and bring you down, leave a job, leave certain activities. But there are times when you can't change something and you can't leave it, or you choose not to leave it. For example, you can't help if you have a chronic illness. You can't wake up one morning and say, oh, I think I won't have heart disease or diabetes today. So there's some things you simply can't change or leave. And other things where you may choose not to leave. You may have caregiving responsibilities for a relative. You may need to stay in a job until you finish school or find another job, or until you pay off your debts. When you're in that situation, your best option is to accept that this is a stressful situation, that you'll be in a stressful situation, and then to take action to protect your body from the harmful effects of the ongoing stress. Mind Cove Relief will teach you a number of skills to help protect your mind and body from the effects of stress, ranging from physical skills like physical exercise to mental skills like mindfulness, including relaxation, changing your thinking so that things are less stressful and the stress impacts you less, focusing on the positives of a situation, being grateful for the good that's there, putting things in perspective. I've talked about those 3 paths, those 3 buckets. There's a 4th path, and that's you don't change, you don't leave, but you refuse to accept. And the 4th path is you just stay upset. That's not a good path. So when you find yourself staying upset, repeatedly being upset about something that stresses you, take a breath, step back, use the app that's always there for you, and then go back and figure out which one of those other 3 buckets your stress could fit into. Which of those other 3 good paths you want to follow.